Cool.
Okay. So, yeah, we are in Inspiration Weekend.
Yes, we are at the Inspiration Weekend.
You are talking in a accent of Russia. I am talking in an accent of Italian.
Oh, welcome to the Brightside with Mikey and Rachel. I am Rachel.
I am Michele.
Michele. That is not even a name. That is no name.
Russia is no country.
Your name is no name.
No country for old men.
No country.
We hope you guys can actually...
Filmed in Albuquerque.
Film
my hometown.
Like that. You got to point it at you.
My hometown. I'm sorry.
We're working with equipment we haven't used before, other than the Tascam. She got Rachel's got a microphone that needs to be pointed directly at her.
My microphone, you guys, is literally a straight stick.
Yeah, it really is.
It's pretty phallic. Are you putting it near my mouth so that it looks disgusting?
I was told to do that, basically.
Like put it in my mouth?
Yeah, I was told to put the microphone in your mouth. Woo.
Just kidding. But seriously.
On the inside with Rachel.
On the inside with Rachel. Our new podcast.
That's our talkback podcast where you just talk about everything that we basically wanted to talk about or like comment on everything we talked about that day.
Right? Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the funny thing is we're at Inspiration Weekend and we've been getting this lately, which is so awesome.
Yes.
And I haven't given a lot of thanks out lately, so I feel like I've saved it up for now.
Oh my God.
If you listen to our early episodes, fucking Rachel McGee over here would make fun of me every 2 seconds about thanking people because I'm a very thankful person. I'm thankful for you, Rachel.
Oh, thanks, Boo.
Not always, though.
I'm thankful for cake.
For cake? Okay. I'm thankful for pie.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we should make a song about it sometime. So
it's the late night?
So no. It's. I want to say first before we get into our topic, which is going to be late night eventually.
Sorry.
Is that
my bad.
I wanna. We've been getting lots of crazy good love since the new year.
We totally have been,
and it's been coming from like random places in the Lindy Hop community, which is always awesome.
It's so much fun.
And we were at Lindy Focus. Like people were looking at us sideways, which is great.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
We're starting something new. And then we got this email the other day from the Netherlands.
Was it really from the Netherlands?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And he's like, "Hey, Mikey, how's your baby boy?" And I stopped right there and I go, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And I didn't get it. And then he's like, "I really enjoyed the podcast." And I'm like, "I'm one of the 6 that listened to it." Or was it 5? I can't remember anymore. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. And I thought it was so sweet. I can't say your name. I don't remember. But thank you for listening. And I'll get your email back soon.
You guys... You're seriously the best.
See, yes, you are. And then we got this other person who's live casting us right now.
Hey, Lori.
Lori and Audrey are live.
They're sitting in front of us in a chair.
Audrey, say hi.
And they were taking pictures.
Lori, say hi.
Hi.
So here's the thing. Is we keep joking about how like only 5 or 6 people ever listen to us, and we've gotten this feedback over and over again. Exactly, people saying like I'm one of the 6. I'm like the 2 of the 6. So we're gonna call our weird club of Brightsiders instead of the Brightsiders. We're gonna call them one of the 6.
One of the 6?
Hashtag one of the 6.
Hashtag, okay, but...
Hashtags at the end.
But let me tell you something. I think we should be Brightsiders because this shit needs to be... I'm sorry, can we say that?
Yeah. Oh,
this shit needs to be like K-pop style.
Yeah, it is.
We need to get our own like little wands that light up, and then we're like, we should just like have live listening parties where we like wave our wands around. Like,
See, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is Lori, this is why you're awesome. Because like you live in this vivid world that none of us can reach.
That no one else is living in.
And that's why I honestly like truly love you. Like it was so good.
Nonetheless, I love that idea. So if you guys all want to fashion some wands that glow and wave them around.
We could break Bredifer. Bredifer works at Universal. He can get us some wands.
He sure does.
See, you know the people that can make this dream happen,
Bredifer.
Mikey.
Bredifer makes all dreams possible. And by Bredifer, I mean Rachel's husband, Brett.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Mikey's nickname for him.
Yeah. So, okay, we're going to go back to this, but thank you guys for listening. I love you guys.
You guys are the best.
So thank you guys for listening. It means a lot to us because we just do
it really does.
Honestly, we started because we were like, let's just do it for funsies.
We were like, wouldn't it be funny if we started a podcast? And then we were like, no one's going to listen to it. Guaranteed. There's no way anybody would ever listen.
And then they are listening, and it's so cool. And then the other day, someone from Russia, when I was at Lindy Hop, someone from Lithuania, it's like, I just spent 6 hours with you in a car. I feel like I know you. And I'm like,
oh,
yeah, exactly. And there was someone else that was saying, and we know this, we talk about it, I was like, I feel like Rachel is like our friend. And you were like, I am your friend.
I am your friend.
Yeah.
I am all of your friend.
Rachel is one of the like really most open people. If you don't know her, it doesn't matter. If you're a dancer, that's even better.
I would say that that's like a good and bad thing because you could be like, oh, how's your day? And I'll be like, let me tell you my deepest, darkest secrets right now, stranger.
Blue bottle.
I am an open book.
Are you live podcasting?
Yeah, we're live
podcasting right
this
now.
This is Ruben Brown. He's talking from the past called 1999.
1999.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Ruben, what's your favorite part about late nights dancing?
Late night dancing. Do you want my honest answer?
Yeah, we're explicit on iTunes, so we can say whatever the fuck we want.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
You know, you got scared, didn't you?
Wow,
You
that was
put a microphone in his face.
that was a lot of build up for an I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, go for it.
Well, you don't want to know the things that I can't say.
I know, exactly. It really scares me, and that's why I'm really happy.
Also, hi, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet
yeah.
you.
Never met you before. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I know. I've heard your name, but I've never actually seen your face.
I get that a lot.
Ruben was our main DJ for the main dance tonight, and you totally killed it. Everyone loved your music 100%.
Yeah, there's like dead babies everywhere right now.
Yeah, it's good.
I'd call it 99.9%.
That's pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
She's Jewish.
Okay.
Yeah. She gave you a Jewish.
I'm stingy like that.
I was going to play my Shomer Shabbos song, but I didn't have time.
She's not that Jewish.
I mean, what can I
Fucking
say?
Jewish as Tevi is.
Oh!
If you even know who that person is, I'll give you props.
Well, her name is Rachel. My name is Ruben.
Oh. Is it really?
Yeah.
No, I mean, are you really Jewish though?
No, but I spelled the Jewish way.
Oh, okay.
I am named after one of the 12 tribes of Israel, so
I don't know. You guys are getting real deep.
that gives me some leeway with the jokes.
I've never read this comic book before.
Which, by the way, Reuben, one of the 12 tribes of Israel, was named after the sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why corned
We
beef.
went to such a dark place just now.
I don't know. There's some circle logic there, but I'll accept it. All right.
Thank you, Ruben.
Thank you,
Take
good
care.
night.
Take care, man. Thank you for everything.
Thanks.
So, yeah. It's really exciting. Uh-oh. We got another special guest.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
It's Bredifer.
It's Brett, my husband. What a guy. He's squishing in on the love seat with us.
Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted to sit down, that's all.
How are you?
I'm really tired.
Can you tell us about your role this weekend in Inspiration Weekend?
It's pretty much the same as it is at every dance event that I work. I'm shooting the videos, and eventually I'll be posting them on the YouTubes. And
you shot with a new camera this week.
yeah, I rented a DJ.
It's really late.
DJI Osmo Plus, which is the DJI, is the same company that makes all those drones that people shoot with.
Yeah,
And
good
so,
ones.
but they have a little handheld thing that's not a drone.
And it's like a steady cam, right?
So what?
It's like a steady cam.
Yeah, kind of. It's a gimbal.
Gimbal, that's what they call it.
Gimbal. That's yeah.
And you shot some stuff last night.
Yep. And tonight.
It was you showed me earlier today,
Yeah.
and it was fucking brilliantly beautiful.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It just makes everything look really smooth,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like of all the videos, like I shoot at Lindy Focus, like I think they look good, but the thing I hate the most is that they're like a little
Bouncy?
shaky, yeah, a little
Shaky,
bouncy, and
shaky.
it's really hard to not do that.
Yeah.
And so if this thing, it smooths it out a lot, so it makes it almost like not shaky at all.
And I know through our talks you've talked about the difference of like what it looks like if it was live, or what if it looks like if it was like what is it called, cinematic.
Yeah,
And this really looks cinematic.
Yeah.
Like beautifully.
yeah. So
That's
yeah.
awesome. So be on the lookout for that, everybody. It's gonna be really great. Thank you,
Yay.
Bredifer.
You're the best. Also, let's just take a moment and talk about how much I love Brett.
Go for it.
I love Brett.
Aww.
I know.
I love Brett too.
You're a dick.
Excuse me. I thought you loved me.
I don't know. I
She
might
loves
be
dick.
changing my
She loves
mind.
dick. Rachel loves dick.
My love blows away easily with the wind.
You didn't notice, but one of our fans just a minute ago, Leslie Green. She took a very secret photo of us, and then she ran away.
No, where? Oh my gosh, we have one of the organizers of Inspiration Weekend standing in front of us.
State your name and your job title.
My name is James, and I run this fucking show.
Oh! Fucking mic drop! That was the best thing I've ever heard James say in my life. That was amazing. Okay.
Oh my God.
That was the best. That was our best special appearance.
Here's the thing about James is he likes to act like he's really serious, but deep inside he's like an old sassy, salty dog.
Yeah. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? He laughed when I said that because he knows that it's true.
It's so good. And say hi to the camera because they're live casting us too.
James is a mover and shaker in Orange County. He
Hell
works
yeah.
at Atomic Ballroom. Pretty much runs the biz. Am I right?
Run. He does. He does.
Big boss man.
Big boss.
Big boss man James.
And he runs Strutters basically. Strutters Ball.
Yeah, he does
in
that
Orange
too.
County. It
He's
is pumping up.
He's a pretty important guy.
It's an awesome dance venue, awesome floor, and people are finally discovering it. Finally.
How many more times can we say finally? Finally. James, tell us what your favorite thing about late nights is.
I don't know. I'm too old. I can't stay up that late.
He's literally walking around with stilts on his legs because he can't keep them straight anymore. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we appreciate your hard work that you do at
Absolutely.
this event.
All right, bye, James. I love you.
He's just kind of sauntering away.
Okay,
So we haven't even gotten to the topic
But,
yet.
I mean, we talked about it. It's the topic of late night.
Late night.
Late night. Oh, this is the bright side. Late night.
Late night.
With
Bon, wah, 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 wah.
Mikey.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bon, wah, 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 wah. And Rachel. Bon, wah, 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 wah.
We're gonna
The
talk about shit we want.
Brightside.
We're gonna talk about shit we don't know about.
Bon, wah, 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 wah.
Maybe sometimes it might be about Lindy Hop.
Bon, wah, 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 wah.
But most of the time we're just
Bon,
making
wah,
shit up
bon,
and have
wah,
our
bon, wah, 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 wah.
We're so sorry if you're listening to this on headphones for that little moment.
Wow.
I got intense.
That was very crackly.
Yeah.
So let's talk about late nights a little bit.
Okay. We're at Late Night Inspiration Weekend right now. There's a band playing, which is great.
Yeah.
Faulting the Defects with special guest Albert Alva.
Yeah.
Special guest, I think, Jonathan? I think he's up there.
I think he was drinking in the back.
I mean, Michael Gamble's up there, though.
Michael Gamble's up there.
Some guy named Todd Yanaponi.
Yanaponi.
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't care. Anyways, and then, of course, fucking Michael S.
Faltasac.
Ooh, someone just took off their shirt in front of us. This is my favorite part about Lindy. This is
Wah,
my favorite
wah,
part about
wah.
Late Night.
The
is when
shirt's
people,
coming
is when people
off.
change their clothes right in front of us. It's good. He looks
His
good.
abs are ripped. Bon, wah, wah, wah,
good.
wah.
I like his
He's
blonde bleached hair.
staring at
Oh,
us.
speaking
Bon,
about
wah,
blonde bleached
wah,
hair,
wah.
watch out for my drink down there.
Big boss lady
There's a
Nikki
boss-
Marvin
state-
just
state-
walked up.
State your name and your job title.
My name is Nikki Marvin. I am Nikki Marvin.
Her job title is Nikki Marvin.
official
and
job
her
title
name
of
is Nikki
Nikki
Marvin. I
Marvin.
mean, who would have known? Who would have known? Who would have known?
Self-proclaimed.
James came by a minute ago, and I told him the same thing. I was like, state your name and state your title. And he's like, my name is James, and I run this fucking shit. Yeah, I was very impressed. How you feeling right now?
I'm great. I'm
What?
having a great time
Where-
dancing to Faulty and the Defects at Late Night here at Inspiration.
Stop selling. Stop selling. We're talking for real right now.
Nikki,
Stop it.
Nikki,
Real, I have a drink that I just stole from Mikey. I've had some great dances, and I'm having a great time.
what's your favorite thing about going to a late night?
I love a late night band. If there's a late night band, I am all over it. Other than that, I don't know that I typically go to late night.
She never goes late night. She says she goes, and then 2 vegan pizzas later, she's yeah. So 2 vegan pizzas later, you're fucking dead on the couch watching Family Guy.
It'd probably be Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh. So we're talking about late nights. What if there was a late night? What would make you want to be like, oh shit, I got to go to that?
Like
She
I just said, if there's a band. I'm
Yeah,
all
weren't
about
you
the
just
live music.
listening?
No, I just said that.
She just said it.
I speak Mikey. I don't know if you know that, people.
Okay,
out there in
look,
La La
if
Land.
this is gonna work, you have got to listen.
Yeah. See what your other partner just said?
Open your eyes and listen. Okay?
Just summed Mikey up in a nutshell right there.
Because literally, are you or are you not? Because I think you don't.
I went to my happy place while these two were just talking. This is the weirdest thing. Nikki, say hello to our Facebook Live audience over there.
This is Facebook Live.
That's Nikki's vajayjay.
I like how your response to that was lifting your
Yeah,
leg up and
yeah.
showing your crotch to the camera.
And now it's your butt. Now it's your butt. Now it's just all happening all over the place.
I'm sorry.
It was a high kick. She's sorry. Are you just gonna hang there? Like I feel like you're my parrot now. You're like on my shoulder, drinking everything.
It's your drink, and you invited me here, so.
I didn't invite you. You walked up. You walked up and I said, "Is careful with my drink," and you grabbed my drink and you climbed on top.
This is our relationship, Mikey.
The truth is coming out, friends.
The truth is coming out. So that's my favorite part about late night. The truth comes out.
The truth comes
When the truth
out.
comes out. Yeah.
Is that really your favorite part of late
yeah,
nights?
Yeah, because for me, what that really means is like when I'm at a main dance, I really do love it. I really love dancing to live bands. But really, there's something about late night where like I'm just like I let everything go and the truth comes out in the dance.
Over, and you're just relaxed, and it's just fun, and
Yeah.
everything's, you know,
Yeah.
everything's more real, I think. Maybe I put a couple drinks there. A little bit more relaxed.
She's not talking about anyone in particular
No,
right
I'm talking
now.
about Mikey, really.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Mikey has had a couple of drinks. Mikey's being a little giggly.
Nikki, we always say this. It's like it's fine. It's only 6 people listens to us. It's only 6 people, and 2 of them are over the couch right here.
It's true.
Just watching us. So that's it.
Still there. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna keep going. What would make you stay at a dance at late night? What do you think happens at a late night?
Good. What happens at a late
Yeah,
night?
what happens at a late night?
I mean, dancing happens at a late night.
Well, that goes without saying, of course. What else?
I don't know, unless
I
you're
don't-
single, and then
I mean,
there's
like,
probably a lot of
okay,
other stuff going on.
here's the thing.
Nikki
and
just got real.
Things that keep me hanging on with a late night is good music and good company.
Yeah.
So if I have like good, fun friends to either hang out with or to dance with, then I definitely want to stick around. And if the music is
when it gets to a point where like I'm having such a good time just being in this space, whether we be with people or with the music or the dance or whatever,
Yeah.
like then I know for sure like I mean late night or not, but like that does happen a little more often than late night. And another thing too is, you know what's funny is like as Lindy Hoppers, I think we got really spoiled. So I started dancing like, of course, when I was a kid. And we danced all fucking night. We would dance up until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like on a huge, like on the weekend.
Yeah.
Like, for whatever. And then when I started being able to like drink and of age and everything, and I was like, why are we going home at 1:30? That is such a buzzkill. And now that I'm like old enough to like figure it out, I was like, oh, I get it. Like we live in this really cool world where like we can drink responsibly for the most part.
Yeah.
Now I'm not speaking for everybody, but for the most part, we drink responsibly. We take care of ourselves. We watch out for ourselves, and we've done really well. Of course, we could do better, but at the same time, like right now, like this late night right now is like the epitome of what I feel like. There's a room where only people are hanging out, and there's a room where people are dancing and enjoying that part of it. So it's really good.
And jelly in the lobby.
There's peanut butter and jelly in the
there's
lobby.
peanut butter and jelly in the lobby.
There
I was
was.
looking for peanut butter and jelly.
There was peanut butter and jelly for like 5 seconds.
Cookies, but I walked in on Peter Strom with 2 handfuls of cookies and bites out of either handful.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm for real. Yeah.
No.
We stocked their house full of goodies, and yet he still wants the cookies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Costco
Oh my
cookies.
God.
Hey Nikki, what's your biggest job of the weekend? This weekend, as inspiration rolls through, what's the biggest job that you have?
Well, first off, let me clarify that I put all of this shit together before the event happened.
Yeah, I'm talking about this weekend though.
I'm teaching.
No, come on, you know what I'm talking about.
I hand out trophies.
No. What's your job? Every time you get to the house where we put all the teachers in, what is the main part that you need to do? Where you have not stopped talking to me about the goddamn hot tub.
The hot tub. Well, the hot tub is really a Todd issue. Because if the
Todd
Just
issue.
like most things in life.
if the hot tub isn't working, then it's a Todd issue.
Oh
Because
my
every 5 minutes,
gosh.
Todd's like, hey, how's about that hot tub? How's the hot tub working yet? Text message, is the hot tub working yet? Did you message about the hot tub? I'm like, I'm on the hot tub.
So
I'm at the hot tub. It's
the hot tub is working.
It's up
like
and functional.
good.
hot tub is
So
running.
just so that everybody knows, hot tub time is going on right now. Go on over to the staff house and get your hot tubbing on.
The hot tub is
It's at 1444 page.com. Street.
.com?
It's a modern
Street.
street. It's a modern street.
It's a millennial street.
Give my drink back, Nikki. God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
She just drank the whole thing.
Yes, you did. You totally drank a shit ton of this.
So
what you guys do. You just sit around with microphones and
yeah,
and talk to
that's
each other.
pretty much. Have you never listened to our podcast? See, she is not one of our 6
I
listeners.
do listen on occasion. I check in.
What is fucking Mikey saying about me now?
What is he saying behind my back?
Never.
Never.
Okay, here's a question that I have, which is, what have you ever like fallen asleep at a late night? And do you have any weird story that goes along with falling asleep at a late night?
No, I've never fallen asleep at a late night. I think the only late nights I've ever been to at any event or events that I'm teaching at, because I only typically go to events I'm teaching at. So
Are you
Spoiled.
are you a party pooper?
No, never. No, I'm real fun. Yeah, I'm real
You're
fun.
super fun.
No, I definitely am not a party pooper.
Do you just not usually like if you're
But
at
I'm
an event
also-
for fun? Do you just like, is it too late for you? Or are you like
Oh,
more of a
no.
morning person?
No, I'll stay out as long as I can. I love to stay out and party with everybody, but then in the night, like playing cards or something.
Okay.
Where it's like, everybody's kind of hanging out and
Yeah.
getting to know each other a little bit more. If I'm teaching, though, it's kind of a different story because I usually have to get up pretty early.
Right.
Like
right.
tomorrow morning. And it's pretty late.
It is pretty late. It's almost 2.
And I teach at noon.
Well, you only
Per
have
Mikey's fault because I tried to push for 1 p.m.
you only have 10 hours.
Hashtag Mikey ain't having that shit.
Mikey said no.
Mikey, have you ever fallen asleep at a late night? And like, do you have any weird stories that go around with that?
Camp Hollywood. 2000. And I believe it was 2004, 2005?
He fell asleep with his hands on his face on the table at the main dance. Yeah.
Hold on, you fucking liar. It's not on the table, it was on chairs. It was sprawled across chairs, and we were drinking so much.
Like you
And
were
I
on your
I
back.
went out and I danced with her a little bit, and this is like right when we were becoming friends and dance partners. So like we were like still kind of like, like we were friends,
Getting
but
to
we,
know
like,
each
like,
other.
getting to know each other. And she like danced with me once, and I was like, I'm like so drunk, and she's like, I can tell. And then I like sat down for a little bit, and then sit down turned into like a slouch, and then the slouch turned into like laying on my side, and laying on my side.
Know him? Can they take care of this guy?
Yeah. And the thing was, here's the thing. There's a picture of me. I fell asleep with a part of my body that was a little weird.
What was it, like your thigh,
I
or
fell
was
asleep-
it like
I
your
fell as-
toe?
I fell asleep with a boner. And there's a picture of it, and I think it's on
There's
Facebook.
a picture of it on Facebook.
And I'm holding my face down, and I'm like, because I want this world to stop spinning.
That was one of my first interactions with Mikey Pedroza.
That's a
And then I
special
was
one.
like, hey, I should partner with this guy.
I know. This seems like a good, solid idea.
Speaking of partners, we have someone joining us right now, another special guest.
Bye,
State your
Nikki.
name and state your name and state your title.
Shasha Marvin, and my title is Nikki's husband.
That sounds pretty appropriate
That's
to
all
me.
right. That's all right. I still love James.
That's all right.
James came by and said, "I'm James, and I run this fucking shit."
Has James been drinking? I hope.
No. He just came over.
No,
and said
very
it and laughed.
straight-laced.
It was great. So we're asking people a couple questions. Rachel, go ahead and ask them.
What's your favorite thing about going to a late night?
I really like it when the music is different than the regular dance beforehand. I like the change.
Okay, good. Now that you sold us on it, now tell us the truth. What's your favorite part about late night?
The lights come down low a little bit.
And?
Actually, we didn't turn our lights down at all. We should
Change the scheme. We changed the scheme. No, red is not good
Red is bad. Oh,
for pictures and shit.
for pictures. We have no photographers this year.
Shh. Fucking Chase, telling our secrets. God damn it. Can't take you anywhere.
But we did live video.
We did live video. You're very responsible about that. It was very good.
I filmed it in 4K.
I don't think so. Not unlike Facebook Live doesn't take 4K.
Oh, okay.
Your phone does
Oh.
it. Your phone does, but yeah,
Shisha
Facebook Live
doesn't know.
Michael, you're smarter than you look.
And I look real stupid.
There's a reason why his head is so big.
Is this a show?
It's a show.
Is this your show?
This
that you
is our
guys do?
show.
Oh, I love that show.
Do you
How
listen
many
to our
times
show?
have you listened to our show?
I saw the pilot.
You saw the pilot?
You saw it? You fucking creeper. You were at Rachel's house when we were there, when we thought we were all alone.
Yo,
and you were
we
just
thought it was
watching us
just
from
the
the
two
window.
of us.
You
He
guys
was
do
hanging
terrible
from the
things.
ledge of the window.
I think you guys are good people who do bad things.
We do nothing. We just talk into microphones.
We are
That's all we
such
do.
sweet, innocent people.
Shaysha, have you been drinking tonight?
I have not been drinking at all.
I have other questions, but I won't let you. I won't
Okay,
answer.
here's my other question. Have you ever fallen asleep while at a late night, and has anything weird happened while you were asleep at the late
No,
night?
but let's talk about that time Mikey got so drunk at Camp Hollywood and he fell asleep with his face on the table and we drew a boner on his face and laughed at him.
No, you didn't draw anything on me. You're combining many different.
You're
stories.
you're
Sorry, that was
forgetting
your
about his birthday
2
party.
weeks ago.
I showed Rachel the pictures while we started recording. I was like, I'm going
He
to show you
didn't
what we're
need to
recording.
show me the pictures because the permanent marker was
It's
still
on my
on his
face.
face.
Yeah.
He
'Cause
came
it was
to
the next
my
day.
house
It was on Sunday.
after his birthday, and he had a boner drawn on his face.
It was great. I mean, it's not. It was just a penis.
It was great.
It was just a penis.
You know how It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? It has like little intro thing and then the funny title. Do you guys have funny titles to these episodes?
A little bit. We don't get that funny.
I mean, we're not very
this is
funny
like-
people.
This is like the boner episode.
We'll call this one "The Gang Goes to Late Night."
The gang.
The gang goes to late night. That's what they call themselves. The Sunny at Philadelphia. It's like the gang pulls a heist. The gang turns into terrorists.
So Mikey and Rachel talk about boners.
No, the gang.
We
the
always
gang
talk
talks
about
late night.
boners.
The gang goes to late night.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Shaysha. I love you. You're awesome. We're gonna keep talking. You
We
can chill here if you like.
we've
kicking you out.
got another.
I don't even get to say goodbye. You didn't.
You say
Oh,
goodbye.
you didn't say goodbye.
You didn't put the mic back in.
Here, say goodbye.
Okay. Good.
Okay, that was great. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Shaysha.
We've got a.
Asshole.
We've got so many guests rolling up.
Oh.
Here's one of my favorite people of all time right here.
And also, funnest name to ever say.
One.
State. Oh, that one too.
Oh, sorry.
I was talking about
State-
this one,
Oh,
and you were talking about that one.
state your name and your purpose.
My name is Juan, and I'm here to make cocktails for everybody.
Oh, Cacatela.
Yeah.
Also, Juan killed it tonight with Grace in the amateur Lindy Hop.
Oh yeah.
Did a good job. How did you feel
Crush
about
it.
it tonight?
Well, I went out there and I threw a couple of Hail Marys and made a touchdown or two.
It was
overall,
real-
I think we lost.
I was really, but it was really great when you went out there and you did the. Oh fuck! I lost the name. What is it? What is the one? This one?
Oh, the thinker.
Yeah, the thinker. You went out there in the middle of the dance floor and just started doing the thinker.
You just got to go out there and pop a squat,
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe you'll make an impression.
Speaking of Papa Squat, the other person that kind of looks like us, Andrew Jose.
Andrew Jose.
Andrew Jose split his fucking pants in the
Oh,
prelims early, like straight down
Oh,
the
yeah,
seam.
from belt to taint.
Yeah.
He
Has a
basically
deep,
threw
deep
those
cut.
away, and I'm wearing them right now.
For easy access. So, I've every time you DJ, you know what I call you, right?
No.
DJ Juan in a Million.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I do know it.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
goddammit.
I know you don't like it.
He's like, no, I've never heard that nickname
I know
before.
you
It's
don't.
brand
I know
new
you don't
to
like
me.
it. I know you don't like it, but I'm still gonna call you that every time.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but here's the thing. With Andrew, his new DJ name is DJ Don Jose.
Not bad. Not bad.
Or
I like that. I
DJ
like that.
John Jose. Whatever.
DJ Don Rip My Pants.
Okay, Juan, what is your favorite thing about going to a late night?
Favorite thing is probably the PB&J sandwiches, and everyone's a little trashed.
Yeah.
So we're all having fun,
But-
be it dancing or not.
I love how you say we're all having fun with the most serious face I've ever seen you. We're all having fun.
I'm thinking about the next round of cocktails I have to make right now.
Okay, we're not talking about just this late night. We're
Just
talking
this
about
late
late
night.
nights in general.
Late nights. Let's see.
Put it right in front of his mouth.
I don't have to worry about how drunk or otherwise I'm dancing or impressing anybody because it's late night and why are we up at 4 a.m.? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it. That's really cool. That's a really good way to put it, actually. I know you're kind of giggly, but like at the same time, that's a really good way to put it. It's like it's kind of who gives a fuck, and we're just gonna do
We're
whatever
just
the
gonna
fuck. Kind
dance.
of like
I mean,
it's not within limits, but like at the same time, yeah.
I mean, Faulty's over there throat singing, kind of.
Yeah.
And so
He's doing some Mongolian throat singing.
We're
exactly.
just dancing to it, you know,
Yeah.
because that's what it tells us to do.
Yeah.
Have you ever fallen asleep at a late night? And if you have, has anything weird ever happened around it?
I haven't fallen asleep, but I actually slept on someone that was falling asleep on the dance floor. They were just slipping down from where they were sitting. And we were just moving around, and I actually slept on a leg. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I turned around, and this freaking guy is just, like, dead on the floor. And I could have drawn a dead chalk line around him if I wanted to, but
When was that?
it was in an event in New Orleans, actually.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
And I
There
was
we
like,
go.
man, this
I was
guy,
like, what fucking Lindy
someone help
Hopper?
him, please.
Yeah.
He was probably dead. I wasn't sure.
When you're going back to New Orleans, right?
I'm going back in
April?
Yeah, second week of April.
So that's another place where basically the whole city lives off late nights. Because they
That
serve
place is a
alcohol.
late night,
They serve
yeah.
alcohol.
It really
they're trying
is.
to change it, but they serve alcohol to all nights, all.
No,
all
it's true. I
morning.
mean, you could take your drink out to the middle of the
Yeah.
street and you're fine.
Yeah. Do you need me? Melissa. What's that? Oh, and yeah, DJ Juan in a Million always did DJs. James just came up to me and said, "I have an idea. Tell everybody that this DJ."
hold it?
I did forget.
Okay,
Yeah. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
What's going on?
I don't know. Whatever you're talking about.
I don't remember.
What would you like to say to our listeners right now?
Well, I listen to this every week, so I.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. I have a commute to work and back home, and I don't listen to podcasts. But when I do, it's just like this one and the track if it comes out.
Oh, we
Because
hate those
otherwise,
guys.
I'll just listen to music.
You're so sweet.
But yeah, no, I appreciate it. I love both of you guys, so I like hearing the humor.
You're an okay guy.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's the final thing. What did you make us tonight?
I made a puka punch, which is 5 rums and various juices and pomegranate syrup.
It is so
And
good.
I made Brett over here a Mai Tai, which is friggin' awesome. And Jonathan complimented on my Mai Tai, so I feel firm.
Oh.
And I'm in cloud 13, if that makes sense.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
You get to listen to yourself soon.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, it is.
I hate my voice.
So do I. I
Thank
hate
you.
you so much.
All right, thanks.
Let's go get drunk on bottomless mimosas one day.
Oh my God. Okay, no, but
This is the most realist podcast we've ever
in,
had.
in seriousness, though, I love Juan so much.
Yeah.
If I could put him in my t-shirt pocket and carry him around with me everywhere, I probably
Yeah.
would.
Him and Kelly, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. They're
like
so cute.
They're like the perfect little like hey, we're good people. We have like good jobs and then but also we have this weird side where we just go fuck you and we drink a lot.
They're
Well, one of them at least.
sassy.
Yeah.
They're sassy. So let's get back to the late nights.
Well, you know what's funny about late nights for me? It's such a weird thing. Like as soon as we start talking about late nights, like any moment, I have a flashback. Like I don't think of like a specific place. Rather, I don't think of many specific places, but I think of one specific place when I always think about late night.
Where's that?
In Seattle, it's not there anymore. It was the Washington Club.
Oh,
Remember that?
yeah.
Remember the place? It was the Oddfellows, old school Oddfellows place, much
Yeah.
like where we are right now.
That place was ungodly
I don't know
hot.
why it was. Yeah, but I don't know why I loved being there all the time.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like, there's nothing really that stands out. Like, oh my God, it was this one moment. No. For some reason, it was just like, I think it was like when I first started traveling, like Camp Jitterbug and like their exchange and another event I can't remember. The late nights used to be there, and because they were cheap and they loved the Lindy Hop community, and they were just a ballroom, and they just never used it at nighttime. And it was so removed from like apartments or houses, so they could make as much noise as they wanted and go as late as they wanted.
Yeah.
It was such a crazy thing, and like every time I think about late night, I think about dancing to that place.
That's so cool. I mean, I remember being there, but I don't have that many vivid memories of being there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Dancing was still pretty new for me when that venue. Yeah. So every time I think about late nights, I think about this one time that I fell asleep at a late night.
Oh, here we go.
Which is why I'm asking this question.
The gang goes to late night.
So Brett is still sitting next to us, so he'll be able to chime in on the story because he knows. But when we went to the swing battle in Fort Collins in 2008,
Bredifer is nodding his head like, yes, I know this one.
we were at the late night, and I was dead tired, and I fell asleep sitting on a bench. Like, I was sitting straight up.
So this is my story because you were asleep.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't know really what happened because you were literally asleep. You like fell asleep sitting up at like sitting on a bench or something. And what would happen is people would come up to Rachel and they would we lost Mikey's attention.
No, I'm listening. And
people would come up to Rachel and ask her to dance, but she was asleep.
Oh my God, I do
And they
remember
would
this
be
story.
like, they'd be like, you want to dance? And they'd be like, huh? And she'd be asleep, and I'd be like, she's asleep. Go away.
I mean, okay, now I don't remember this happening, obviously, because I'm asleep.
Yeah.
But when you're asleep, like, I imagine that I was like head slumped over, eyes closed, clearly asleep, right? Like, is that not how I was? Like, you tell me, you were sitting next to me. What was it?
I mean, I thought it was pretty clear that you were asleep, but here's the thing. Some leaders are more persistent than others, and they're just going to ask everybody. But the creme de la creme was one guy. It was like the last song of the night or something. It was like, last song. And this guy came up and he like sat down next to you and you were asleep and was like, hey, it's the last song. I'm poking Rachel right now.
Poking Rachel like vigorously.
But more like pushing.
Yeah. And Rachel was like, oh, okay.
So you
I
woke
got up and
started
danced with
dancing?
them.
Wait, did he not even actually ask me to dance?
I think he just sat down and was like, hey, it's the last song. We need to dance the last song. And you were like, what? Okay. And then you got up and danced with him. And I was like, what?
Okay, all I remember, though, is that, like, I was falling asleep on his shoulder because that was back when, like, all late nights were blues dances still. So it was, like, super slow, snoozy music. I was like, what a snoozer. Right? Like, right now. And
A little bit. Valdi's playing a lot of slow tunes. I don't know what's going on right now. That's good.
I remember I was like dancing with my eyes closed, like half asleep, like half leaning on the
Rachel's
dude's
leaning
shoulder.
on my shoulder right now.
But
You guys, there's people listening to us right now and they're laughing at it, but I'm like, we're on a podcast. Nobody can see us except for you guys. So I gotta narrate. Continue.
But I just don't understand how one could be asleep and someone could come up and be like, clearly this person is awake and alert, and I shall ask them to dance. Wait, say that again, but into the microphone.
I think they were just trying to save you from missing the last dance and thought they were doing you a favor by waking you up.
But they weren't.
Classic mansplaining.
Also, state your name and your purpose here.
John?
That is a
fucking liar.
lie. That is a lie.
John.
Jingleheimer Schmidt, that was my name too.
Okay.
Jacob Wigger.
Jacob Wigger.
You are
Balboa
charged
extraordinaire.
You are charged with mansplaining. The accused shall now speak on his mansplaining.
Okay, Jacob.
I was trying to explain the mindset of an asshole.
Oh.
Done. Fucking tick that box.
Oh, I see.
Okay, wait, come back. We have some questions for you.
I've got 2 questions for you. One is, what is your favorite thing about being at a late night?
Trance dancing.
Trance
dancing?
Trance.
The point where you get so tired that your creative mind actually unlocks.
Oh, I like that. I think we were
That
just
sounds like drugs.
To be fair, we were chatting about that just a minute ago. Like Juan was saying that, but I mean, you said it in less words.
Well, thanks.
Can you further explain it?
No, that
Or how about the feeling? Like, have you ever felt that feeling? And when was the last time you felt that feeling? He's thinking really hard, everybody.
probably Castle Camp, where I was just super tired, but I felt like the creativity was just getting way up there, and you stop caring as much too.
Yeah, and that's such a good thing.
Yeah.
I think here in Inspiration Week we have 5 contests, but they all have prelims and all that stuff. But like, yeah, there's a lot of thinking that goes in that. There's a lot of mental preparation. And at late night, I think you're able to decompress and you just let things flow naturally because like you forget while you're out there that it's like, oh my God, I have like 10,000 moves, but you only do the same 2 over and over again.
Totally.
And
totally.
here at late night, any late night, you kind of like, oh, I remember all these things again. It's all coming back to me.
Okay, question number 2 is, have you ever fallen asleep at a late night? And if so, did anything weird happen while you were asleep?
I'm not the type to sit down and go to sleep. Once
I don't
once I'm
sleep.
done, I'm like my legs are feeling like they're gonna fall off, and I just go up to my room or I drive home.
Am I just a weirdo? Like, I fall asleep at dances all the time.
Hey, honey, we both fell asleep at dances. We're not weirdos. We're the fucking best. Up top.
Heyo, what?
What's wrong with you? Why don't you like falling asleep? Why do you hate sleep? Why are you a terrorist of sleep?
I just like to get all my sleep at once, so I go home and get to sleep.
It's a pretty judgy comment if you ask me.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's fair.
Brit.
I will purposefully fall asleep at events, but plan around falling asleep.
State your name and your purpose.
My name is Megan, and I just dance for dancing.
And what's your
Dances for dancing. Dancer for money. Do what number?
What's your favorite thing about late nights?
Probably not giving a shit, because normally I really beat myself up. So it's really cool to like get to that point to where you're so exhausted and you're like so tired of everything. When you like actually dance with someone and get it right, you're like, oh my gosh, that actually happened.
Yeah, yeah.
I completely agree with that because it's like I don't give a shit, and maybe this is my last dance ever.
Forever.
It is called late night.
It's true.
You know what the other thing I think about when I think about late nights?
Yeah.
Red Shoe Diaries. But go ahead and ask Megan your last story.
What?
Your last question.
Have you ever fallen asleep at a late night? And if so, did anything weird happen around it?
Yes and no. I have fallen asleep pretty much every time a late night happens.
Awesome.
Have weird things happened? Yes. Am I going to disclose that information? Probably not.
All right.
Well then, that was an easy out.
Moving on.
Moving on from that. Thank you, Megan, for that. Thank you, Jacob, for that. So, the last late night that I really, really dug the most was Lindy Focus.
Yes.
Because I was like, oh my God, what a fucking... It set my soul on fire. Like, I remember one guy came around me and said, have you been wearing that suit since the main dance? I looked down and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even notice. Like, I was so comfortable in my own skin that I didn't know what I was wearing anymore.
Your own skin is in your suit?
My own second skin. Whoa. We just
got
had our
splashed.
first spit take. We just had our first spit take.
I got spat on just now.
Me too. We say funny things. Watch out for my drink. Grant.
Oh my
Stay
gosh.
Here. Sit down.
It is okay. Not the first time I've been spat on before.
We got a new guest. State your name and state your purpose.
Grant Wong, to eat bananas and play Donkey Kong.
Speak up and into the microphone one more time.
Oh, my name's Grant, and I'm here to eat bananas and play Donkey Kong with you.
Grant, we have some questions for you. I want you to answer them truthfully and honestly to your bestest ability. And our topic today is late night. Rachel, ask him the first question.
Question number 1.
Yes, I'm ready.
What is your favorite thing about late night?
Free food.
Yeah, that seems to be the thing. Not giving a shit and free food is a very common thing.
When have you ever fallen asleep at a late night?
Yes, intentionally.
Intentionally?
Yeah, I needed the energy for the next day. But
why didn't you go home?
Because I want to be around the environment here where everybody's hanging out, having fun.
Can you actually?
True. It's very true, and also probably he's probably working as a volunteer at that late night, so he's probably like on duty at some point. If you guys don't know Grant Wong is probably one of the most special and most helpful people I know in all of Southern California scene. You never have it never seems like you have a bad day, and even if you do, you don't let it show, and you do so much for this community in the short time you've been a part of it. So thank you for being a part of it. Also, get some goddamn sleep, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm about to head out right now. That's why I'm getting all the stuff in there.
Oh, we just commandeered him.
I was like, Grant, I need you here. And he just turned around real fast, and it was like, okay, yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, thanks.
By the way, Grant, I need you to take out the trash in a little bit. I'm just kidding.
Do you really need me to do that on the way out?
No, you already did it. You remember? You already did it.
I did that already with Megan.
Oh my gosh.
So when you fall asleep, do you ever dream of dancing?
Actually, I dreamed about my 30-second showcase, but I was in high school with my partner, and I forgot a lot of props at home, and I had to take like a pedal thing, a 3-wheeled pedal like cart thing to get home to get to it, and then.
I believe they called it a tricycle.
Yes, tricycle. No, it's one of those like.
The big wheels? The plastic one?
Yeah, the 2 big wheels on the back, and then the small one in the front, and then you pedal the front one.
I don't even know that.
Oh wait, what? Grape machine? Green machine.
I think that's a Jamba Juice. So what else happened in the dream?
Huh?
What else happened in the dream? Did you finally make it home?
Yeah, I made it home, and then I found out that I forgot my key, and then it was just a disaster.
You forgot your key?
Yeah, but then I woke up, and then I was awake, and I was like, oh my God, it was a dream. I didn't forget everything from my showcase.
Can you remember your dancing dreams? Can you control it? Like, does it feel like more like dancing? Or does it feel more like, oh my God, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my body?
Oh gosh, no.
What does it feel like?
Wait, in my dreams? Yeah. Oh, it feels like there's a ton of judges around me.
No, does it feel like normal dancing, or does it feel like oh my God, I can't control my body when I'm dancing in your dream?
Oh, actually, I do have a dream where I was dancing, and then I fell, and then my body twitched when I woke up. Have you had that?
So many times.
Oh
I only asked that because I remember, like I said, I was like, you're kind of young to the whole community and the experience-wise. I remember when I first started dancing, my dancing dreams were so like, my body is doing whatever it wants to, like an old school like 1980s 3D image, like it doesn't know how to fucking render itself. And then like later, like my dreams became very vivid, and I remember the moves I was doing. I could control what was happening. It was very, very crazy.
I think that's called lucid dreaming, right?
Did you call me Lucifer? I am sort of devilish. Thank you very much. That's Grant Wong. Thank you, Grant Wong. We'll let you go on your way.
Grant.
Love you, fam.
Shall we move on to the question?
The question? Where are we at? Oh, we're 40 minutes. Yeah, let's do it.
Yield question. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up. I had it. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, okay.
Okay. The question of the day comes from Tara Slowinski. She says, question/topic suggestion.
Oh, how presumptuous that she would even think we would take the question or topic. I mean, we're going to. We're going to. I mean, but like.
We're taking it right now. She says.
You're just taking it.
Huh?
She's winking at me.
Winky,
Rachel's winking at me.
winky,
I don't know what it
winky.
means. I don't know what it means.
Do you think it's important to dress vintage or dress up? Do you notice a difference in your dancing quality or how frequently you are asked to dance when you dress up versus going casual? Do you perceive others as dancing better or worse depending on how they are dressed? My friend and I had a little joke back in the day that we would get more dances if we wore floral prints, but no scientific studies were done. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Rachel,
Apparently it's a joke.
Your ha ha is the best ha ha I've ever heard.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Um,
That's a very loaded question. I feel very specific right now
I
about how I feel about that.
I really like. Oh, so okay. Well, I want to hear your perspective. I really like this question.
So yeah, me too. I think, especially lately, I think a lot of our dance community has been like ushered into this kind of way of like thinking, which reminds me so much of when I started dancing.
Yeah.
And when in LA, we talk about LA dancing, how very different it is. When I first started dancing, it was so like hardcore leaning to one side.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you have to dress vintage, you have to dress like this kind of vintage, you have to dance this way, you have to like this kind of music, and you have to dance at these places. And like I followed it because I was a kid. I was fucking 13, 14 years old. And then when I finally like rebelled like in my mid-teens and late teens,
Yeah.
like I was just like, fuck you guys. I'm wearing my ripped jeans. I'm wearing like big K-Swiss like fucking trainers. And like, you know, like whatever shirt I wanted. And then like, my hair would do whatever the fuck it wanted to. And the funny thing is like when that started happening, like I finally found what it really meant to like dance like myself. And it had nothing to do with what I was wearing. It had only to do with the attitude I had on the inside. There's this like old school, I don't know if you know about it, like this old school like Nike commercial by Spike Lee. The guy who did
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, yeah. And he did like a lot of crazy films.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
A lot of independent films. But like he did this one with Michael Jordan. It was like one of the Michael Jordan shoes.
Okay.
And he did it all in black and white, and it was like really artistic and very straightforward. And he was making a commentary, and he was like, "Man, what is it?" He's talking about Michael Jordan. He's like, "Man, what is it? He dunks. He could 3-point shoot. He could like run the lane. He can go all the way. Bam, bam, bam." All of a sudden, I was like, "Man, it gotta be the shoes." And he meant it like he's selling shoes. He's selling fucking Nike shoes. But he really meant it's like, that has nothing to do with the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You know, and the long commercial, you can find it on YouTube. The long commercial is like, he keeps going on these further things, further to the journey. It was like kind of like poetry, you know, like a poetry slam type thing. And I remember that. And so like when I hear like the blog posts about like, you have to wear this type of shoe to be a good dancer, you know, I'm like, that's complete bullshit. Because like obviously it's one of the greatest sports people who of all time is like I can just play in whatever. I'm just selling these shoes because I put my name on them.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking like horrible thing to think about, like that dressing makes you a better dancer. Dressing will make you feel good and in turn maybe help your dancing, I think, but it doesn't determine what kind of dancer you actually are.
Yeah, I think you should dress in a way that makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel confident, and makes you feel like you can move easily and throw down easily in any situation.
Yeah.
I think those things will make you a better dancer. Now, I will say that I think that there is something to be said about like when everybody dresses up for prelims in a competition and you're not dressed up, like you're just in jeans.
What do you mean? What does it say?
Well, I don't think it necessarily says anything, but I think that sometimes the judges will look at you and take that into consideration. Like maybe you're not taking the competition as seriously.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is like most Lindy Hop judging is completely biased because it's not based on a structure.
Yeah.
It's based on their personal opinion of the dance.
Yeah.
For the most part, there's some contests out there that aren't like that completely. And that are regimented, as in like these are the things you should be looking for, and this is the things you're judging on. If judges are judging on the way someone dances, then they're not rather if judges are judging on the way someone dances, they're doing their job correctly. If they're judging on the way they're dressed, that has nothing to do with the dance.
Yeah.
I mean, there's respecting the roots. There is complete like recreation. Like almost when I think recreation, I'm thinking like Civil War recreation people, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's just like really fucking feeling the dance and like understanding it the way you want to, and everything about what you're doing makes sense for what you are and what you're trying to do and say. Subscribing to style and fashions and trends is gonna be a part of our lives because like it happens all the time. Like I see someone wearing a shirt that I really like. Oh my God, I'm gonna go out there and find a shirt that looks like because I really want to wear it. I think it'll be good on me. But there's another thing is like, oh, I like what that person's wearing because they're a good dancer, so it'll make me a good dancer.
Yeah.
I think subconsciously we think that, and they're like, no, I like it, and like they're like, but you do it all the time. It used to be uniform.
Yeah.
The uniform was first the UFO pants.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
with all the fucking things, and then it became like semi cleaned up, like put on a sports jacket, like for leaders, and like kind of like skants,
right?
You know, like shorts and pants, right?
Yep.
For follows or for women too as well. I mean, whatever. And then it became like slightly more cleaned up, like actual suits and like really dresses, you know, like with
really
dresses, not just skants. And then it became like full blown like shirt and ties, like it feels like everyone's a fucking stockbroker.
Yeah.
Like I rather actually there's in between that there was the vest. The vesticle days.
Oh yeah, the vest.
The vests were very big uniform. And now I think the uniform right now is like the shirt and tie, which is like I'm definitely guilty of it every once in a while.
Sure.
It feels really nice, but like at the same time, like nothing is gonna beat dancing in my t-shirt and maybe some airy pants. That being said, like I told you before, I love dancing in my Adidas.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking loving my dancing so much when I'm dancing in my Adidas because it makes me feel good.
And I've said it a million times before that I like dancing in my Keds all the time because heels make my feet hurt and I don't want to wear them and feel bad. You know what I mean? Like
so right now we're really funny because like I'm wearing my suit pants, my like tannish, brownish, and then I'm wearing like just a black shirt on top.
Your t-shirt.
Yeah, my t-shirt.
Your baseball tee, your 3/4.
You're wearing like a dress? Skirt?
So I've got a dress on.
Yeah, and then
I've got a long sleeve shirt on over that, like a casual long sleeve shirt. And then I've got my denim jacket on and I have a scarf on. Because I was feeling a little cold.
See, but that's the thing. That's the thing is like I've never seen you subscribe to those trends. Like you always like do your own thing. Like you're slightly taking something like you have a skirt on or something like that. Like I always see you dancing pretty much in a skirt or maybe jeans. Much. And like I dig that, you know, like I notice, I don't let it sway my opinion about someone. There was one time here at Inspiration Weekend where one of our teachers said something about somebody that was dancing in the finals of a dance contest. Like, ew, what is that jacket he's wearing? Ew. I can't even say. And someone goes, I was like, man, that's his style. And she's like, that's not style. And I turned around and I was like, just because it's not glittery and fucking weird and you put it together or whatever doesn't mean it's not bad.
Oh my gosh.
I just said that and I was like, I fucking hate what you just said. Like, you know, I had those moments where like clothes is clothes, man. Clothes doesn't make a goddamn thing. But what you say is way more saying about who the person you are.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people want to present themselves in a professional way when they're competing or performing or even on a Saturday night at an event. Like people want to dress up and look nice because it feels like you're going out, like it feels like a special occasion. And I think that's awesome. Like it's fun coming to a dance and seeing everybody look really nice. At the same time, like I love going to my regular Wednesday night dance in jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's comfortable and it's easy and it's fun.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. State your name and state your purpose.
Tisei Chow.
And what is your purpose?
To
fuck things up.
Oh.
Okay, Tisei, real quick. Tisei, real quick. What's the saying that Hal would always say that sounds negative but is a positive? Can you muster it up?
Hal?
Exactly. So if you're in LA and you hear a boo, we're not booing you. We're saying it's a good thing.
Yeah, we love you. That's why we boo you.
Exactly. So next time you guys are anybody visiting Camp Hollywood, I always know that because everybody's like, why are they booing me? They're like, no, they're celebrating you.
Yeah, don't be offended if we boo you. That's because we love you.
Exactly.
Tisei, what's your favorite thing about a late night?
Late night? The booing right here.
Ah.
Mikey and Rachel.
The booing with Mikey and Rachel.
Our new show.
Our new sub
show.
Sub podcast.
Have you ever fallen asleep at a late night?
I don't think so. I'm not that type. No, actually no. This is weird that I'm sitting down right here.
Why is that weird? What would you normally be doing?
I'm usually dancing. So I'm here because guess what? I'm tired. And I need to go home.
I feel you.
It's pretty late.
I know. It's like, what time is it? Is it
2:30?
2:30? It's 2:30. Yeah. I should be in bed like in half an hour, but no.
You know that joke, right? What time is your dentist appointment?
2:30.
It just all worked out.
Oh my
The universe
gosh.
aligned, and T-Say was here to tell one of my favorite jokes.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you guys. Good night.
Oh,
Bye,
thanks,
T-Say.
T-Say.
T-Say's been a badass since I just started. Since I was
Man.
when I started. She's a fucking.
She's old timer.
I call her still a new timer.
She's a new timer.
She's a new timer. You know, because
Second gen.
Yeah, exactly. So, so again, back to this kind of idea of like, what do you wear and all this shit. Like,
Yeah.
You know what, guys? Like, joke about it, do about it, let it be about yourself. Whatever somebody else does, that's their own personal thing. Like, remember, we're not in high school anymore. We're driven by that, and it's very hard because like in this world of social media, like we're very driven about the likes and the subscribers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
In this real world right now here, the likes and subscribes is depending on who you ask and if you're asked. And what you're wearing may help a little bit, but like, hey, if you're just dressed in t-shirt and jeans, that doesn't mean anything, you know?
Yeah.
But if you're dressed in like a suit, that doesn't mean anything either. That just means you're fucking dressed in a suit. Like, you gotta go out there and just dance. Dance is that part that I was saying earlier that I was like, that's what you say.
Yeah.
When you're dancing, that is your voice.
I mean, I would say like just wear whatever makes you feel at your best.
Yeah. Do you have something that you wear as like a power suit, power skirt,
Power
dress?
suit, yeah. So I've got this skirt that I bought at a secondhand store. That's it's a Madewell skirt. So it was like $150 that I got for $15.
Oh shit!
Which first of all is like a screaming deal, right?
Yeah.
And it's super cute and it's kind of casual, but it's still like just dressy. I was wearing it last night.
I missed
It's like
it.
it's like it's a white skirt and it's got like black stripes and like little crosses and
Fuck,
like
I totally missed it. I'm sorry.
hashes on it. And
Wait,
it's
is it
got
black and white?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
And it's got pockets and it's the best.
Okay, Nikki wants to say something.
I saw it. It was awesome. No,
Thanks.
I'm just saying good night. I'm taking everybody home.
Nikki's
Good night.
going home instead of falling asleep at the late night.
Hey Nikki, how's the hot tub?
It's up and running, steaming actually.
You better go catch it then.
Oh, yuck.
My power suit is like those brown slacks that I wear. They're like real big.
Yep.
You know, I love those. And but lately it's been honestly the shoes, the Adidas shoes.
The shoes. He can't stop talking about them.
You know why? Because like, let's be honest, there is no Lindy Hop dance shoe. We've talked about it before. There's a couple out there that are like mostly in Europe that are like sort of orthopedic thought process put into it.
Totally.
But really, like, there isn't. And when I think about how much energy and movement I put into my dancing, it makes sense to have something that has like an inch and a half of cushioning before the floor and my foot. And like really floats into it.
Don't destroy your feet so that you can wear cute shoes.
I somewhat agree with that. I mean, from my point of view, it's like I got these Stacy's that are beat up, but I've been wearing my brand new Stacy's that hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, okay,
And
but
for like 10 minutes, and then I take them off.
well, sure, but then they're eventually going to get broken in, and then they will
Like
but
these,
I'm talking about like wearing shoes that are uncomfortable day after day, year after year, to the point where like you need surgery or can't walk or can't dance anymore. You know what I mean?
In old school China, they would take women's feet as
Bind
a baby.
them.
They would bind them and they would break the bones first.
Yeah.
Bind them so they grew instead of like outward, they would grow inward.
toes would go like
inward
this,
like this. Yeah.
curl under.
And so instead of being like maybe your foot would be maybe 2 or 3 sizes of your own fist, it would be one fist. Your foot would be one fist.
I can't even imagine how
So, like, could
incredibly
you-
painful that is.
I mean, yeah. At the same time, it's like it was meant to be this beautiful sign.
I
Or a
know,
sign of
isn't that
beauty.
crazy?
Sign of beauty. And I feel like in some ways, like how you're saying, like a lot of women go out there and buy these shoes that are like look great for sure.
Yeah.
But they are painful. And it's that same kind of feeling just
I think
brought over time.
I think there's also a pressure though right now to wear heels because
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
see it.
people are doing it, and they were like, there's a lot of stuff on Facebook for a while about like, oh, you should dress up and you should be wearing nice shoes.
Well, it goes along with the culture because, like, remember how like we base our Lindy Hop culture off of what we see on old clips.
Yeah.
Those old clips come from movies and stage productions where they're like really pointed out to one side, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like right now we're just continuing that tradition. What we see on YouTube is that stage. It is that stuff that we're just kind of interpreting and being like, oh, okay, that's what I should be wearing, you know, because that person up there is wearing it.
Totally.
Which is fine. I mean, like that's what the age we live in. But at the same time, it's like at some point you have to be responsible about what you do with your dancing and what you put on and what you say with your own body.
Yeah.
Movement and dress wise. Hopefully it's the best you can. I mean, we're all in different situations, but I mean, yeah. Right?
Totally. Yeah.
This has been a weird and
This
real.
has
has
been
a
very
real-
weird.
Real podcast for sure.
Very
this week.
weird.
I liked it. It was fun. That's how
It was
it's
fun.
This is how I kind of hoped it would be in Lindy Focus, but I mean,
Really?
like, Lindy Focus is like a nice, easy way, and this is really, really easy.
I
Nice.
really liked the episode from Lindy Focus. I thought it ended up being really good.
I really like this one person that was talking. I think her name was Rachel. Like she was really cool.
Rachel.
Yeah, she was really cool. I really liked her.
She was like, whatever. That girl's a doofus.
What was that?
A doofus.
One more time.
Doofus.
Last time.
Doofus.
Okay, everybody. You know where to catch us. iTunes, SoundCloud. I'm trying to work on Google Play and Stitcher and Spotify.
I don't actually know what Google Play and Stitcher is.
Google Play is the equivalent on an Android what like iTunes is to Apple.
Oh.
iTunes Store.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Google Play's music and Google Play, like that's that store.
GP.
Yeah, and then there's Stitcher, which is an app that just does podcasts.
Oh, interesting.
And then Spotify has been doing podcasts as well, so I'm looking into doing that.
Oh.
So get us a little diversified. Oh,
You
Yanni!
guys,
Oh, Yanni
I'm
Rachel!
tired.
Yanni Rachel!
It's past my bedtime.
Oh, you don't have a bedtime.
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, let us know if you have comments or questions on our Facebook. You can reach us there, and also not like and subscribe. That's YouTube.
Send us questions.
Send us questions, and then comment and review on our iTunes page because every little bit helps them. And if you're one of the 6 out there, hashtag one of the 6.
Hashtag one of 6.
Out of one of 6 out there that listen to us.
We love you and thank you.
Yeah, we really do. Like, you know, just throw us some love. It's fun. It's fun to
It
hear.
is fun.
And we really, really do appreciate it. Hashtag 7. All right, Rachel, you were awesome.
You're awesome.
And so we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Oh, fuck you.
That's just not even nice.